Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss something important. Habit 2. Begin with the end in mind. Before we start, let me ask you something. Has it ever happened that you sat down for an important task or homework, but once you started, you encountered distractions and most of your time was wasted? Ultimately, you realize you had lost precious time on non-important activities and didn't achieve your goal. For example, your teacher assigns you an important research assignment. While working online, you encounter distractions like TikTok videos, games, and funny videos. Instead of focusing on your homework on Google Classroom or your assignment, you get caught up in YouTube, WhatsApp, or other social media, and hours pass by. In the end, you realize that you didn't stay focused on your goal. Now think about this. Before cooking a meal, what do? You plan the recipe, right? Before leaving for school, you think about how long it will take to get there, considering the traffic situation. Before going to school, you pack your bag according to your day timetable. You begin your day by listing your most important tasks. Before painting anything, you create an outline or sketch. And before accepting any work, you estimate the time and energy it will require. Why do we do all these things? Because we want to know exactly where we are headed and how to get there. This is what we mean by beginning with the end in mind. It's all about having a clear picture of your goal before you start and planning how to reach it. But there is something else. A goal only becomes real when you write it down and use it as a daily reminder. Do you know anyone in your family, teachers, or other people around you who write down their goals or set reminders? They might use sticky notes, calendars, or their phones to remind them of their goals. These reminders help them stay focused and avoid forgetting what they want to achieve. Let's think about a story that teaches us this lesson. Once a father and son wanted to sell their donkey at the market. They had a clear goal, but along the way they met some people who distracted them. One person told the son, "You are silly for making your father walk while you ride the donkey." So, what did they do? The father got on the donkey and now the son was walking. But then someone else said, "What kind of father are you, making your son walk?" So they both got on the donkey. But here's the problem. They were so busy listening to what others said that they forgot their goal, to sell the donkey. The donkey could not handle their weight and they could not sell it. What do you think distracted them from their goal? That's right, they got distracted by what others said instead of focusing on their goal. Do you think having a reminder or writing down their goal could have helped them stay focused? Now let's hear another story that teaches us about goals. This is about an ant and a grasshopper. On a sunny day, the grasshopper was singing and having fun while ant was working hard gathering food. The grasshopper laughed and thought, "Why work so hard? It is such a beautiful day." But what did the ant do? Exactly. The ant kept working, thinking about the winter that was coming. When winter arrived, the grasshopper could not find any food and had to knock on the ant's door, begging for help. The ant said, "While you played in the sunshine, I worked hard to prepare for winter." The grasshopper then realized that he should have thought about the future. He was too focused on having fun and not on what he needed to do to survive. So, what do we learn from these two stories? Both the father and son and grasshopper got distracted from their goals. They could have made better choices if they had kept their goals in mind or used reminders. Now let's think about our own lives. If this story happened to you today, how would you remember your goal? What strategies would you use to stay focused so you don't forget what you want to achieve? Would anyone like to share a time when you got distracted from a goal or later realized it? And what do you do to stay focused on your goals and avoid distractions? Maybe you write down your goals or use daily reminders. That's right. It's very important to keep our goals in mind. Remember, friends, when you begin with the end in mind, you set clear goals and make a plan to reach them. A goal is even more powerful when you write it down and use it as a reminder every day. So, the next time you start something new, ask yourself, what do I want to achieve? And keep that goal in your mind. And don't forget to write it down. Thank you.